Hi, it's Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are going to be doing an energy update, and then we are going to get into some viewer questions. We're going to just get the table in view. So we hope everyone is doing well today. We are going to be using the energy cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And we're just going to take a few moments, let a few people join us, and we are just going to get into what messages do we need to give today. So says we're just going to shuffle the cards. So she says it's time. So we're just taking a moment. So welcome everyone. So today is February 28th. Normally last day of February, but this year we have leap year. Chiron and the North Node are 1 degree apart in Aries. I believe the Sun and Saturn and Mercury are conjunct in Pisces, so a lot of energy there with, we'll get into that. So she said we will get into that. So what is the current energy going on? So the card that I want to flip here is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And then we get the man holding the heart. And then we get the card of the 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. So the 2nd and the 7th chakra. So are you meditating? Are you working on, manifesting? Because that is through the 2nd chakra, and you do that through, that connection of the 7th chakra. So are you doing that? And, through your heart space, because, I see that man holding the heart. And the bottom of the deck is the card of indecision. So I'm not sure what's going on with that energy. We will have to see. So. Cards feel full of energy today. So this is just a general reading, so please just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles wanted to jump out, which we feel is saying, elevating to, you're manifesting to that higher level. Are you connecting? Are you meditating? Are you taking the time to do that? Are you connecting those chakras? Because we feel like it's definitely a time to do that. If you are not manifesting through, all of your energy centers, which would be your sacral chakra, your heart chakra and your crown chakra, through, all 3 parts of you, the physical part of you, the soul part of you, and the higher self, God part of you. She said there is one flipped over. So, the star, which we feel is what we have been working on healing, are you, working on healing your manifestation to move things in a quicker, faster direction? Sometimes we're like, oh, we have to have this person, or we have to have this job, or we have to have this amount of money till we're happy. And, if you have the thought of something, or you can have the feeling of it and already be manifested. And then the other part is then letting go and allowing source to bring it to you, and, the way that's going to surprise and delight you the most. So we are definitely like that healing, saying, the healing energy has been happening, connecting. That is where your focus has been recently, learning, are you learning to protect your energy? Are you learning to pull yourself back when, things aren't serving you? And then we get the 3 of Pentacles, and a lot of times this card for me is about me and Dave, my partner, and our higher self, Celia, my guy, working with us, because, Dave and I share Celia. And with that, she is in the non-physical and is always working to bring you what is for your highest and greatest good. And are you following the breadcrumbs to do that? Are you following the healing path that's trying to come in for you? because we feel like, you know, the breadcrumbs are there, the learning is there, lots of ideas and inspiration. And sometimes we are waiting on another person to take that path, because I am feeling this indecision card, which is, you know, sometimes about, you know, waiting for somebody else to do something. And it's time to transform right now. That strength card is saying you have the strength to transform the whole situation just by the actions you take, truly, by letting go of fear and the thought of the negative, and say, you know, God, bring me what is going to benefit me the most, what is meant for me today. And then sit back and trust and watch and see what comes to you. Like it may not always be what you want, but it's always what you need. And sometimes it's about getting new clarity on just, you know, where is your train of thought? You know, are you taking it to a higher level? Are you planting the seeds of the future you want to manifest? She says we kind of got to go in like a rainbow. So I feel like there's one more message from the bottom here, which is the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Wands, which is about letting go. Like, let the burden go. Let the chaos go. Let the mind chatter go. Move towards clarity. Move in a new direction. Gain some brand new insight. Make a new choice, you know. God, lead my path, show me a sign, and then listen to the sign that's coming to you, that's going to take you truly to your full wish fulfillment, that's going to mend this broken heart you have in whatever area of your life it is, you know, love, money, whatever, you know, heartache you're having. You're being guided to something better, to manifest it in the highest vibration. Are you ready to manifest in the highest vibration? Okay. You get the Eight of Swords, which in this card, look, there's nothing going on. It's all in her head. And that's true. Like the mind chaos, like in this one, he's down here. He's like, God, I surrender it to you. Show me. And then he's listening to the bird of the one, you know, that one, the guidance that's coming towards you to bring you balance towards the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Like, all you have to do is change the way you're thinking and focusing. If you are focusing on, I have to wait for somebody, slowing you down. And trust me, you don't want that. We know we are definitely working on our manifestations. The sun activation is the bottom of the deck. Spend some time in the sunlight. And then we have the fire going today because it's a little cold here. And then the card that wanted to jump out is do a burn. Write down what you clearly want to manifest or release and burn it. Like, you can make the choice. This isn't serving me anymore. This waiting isn't serving me. Write it down. I am ready to free myself from waiting on anybody. I am ready to move forward. And then we get the sound healing card, which is singing bowls, drums, chimes, which can do a lot of energy clearing. You know, you can play some music, you know, for grounding as you're writing your list. You know, what do you want to bring into your life? What are you ready to, you know, move forward with? So that helps. We're going to clean this up. We hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. Join us. Kashish. Yes. I feel like I don't want to mess up your name, dear, but I see your question. You popped ceilings for me. And you get the card of a leg up, and then the higher power. So, in this, card, it's winter. It's a little bit of cold time, and sometimes with that, some bears hibernate and have to pull their energy back, and we feel that could be perhaps the situation, but like that other one is through the strength of the big bear, the little one is climbing up to get the view, and sometimes you have to be the strength in that, to be like, I'm gonna stand strong in my belief. Connect with your higher power and say, if this is meant for me, let it be easy. Let it definitely, we feel connected to you as part of your spiritual path. The Justice card, a contract card. Okay, so we have the Justice card, then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, which the Seven of Pentacles is about planting the seeds. The Queen of Pentacles is like mother, wife energy, and the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So I would say he definitely has feelings for you. There's definitely a connection with this Justice card. Normally that's a karmic a contract you had prior to coming into this life. And like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is normally like wife and mother energy, and the seeds have been planted. And in this card, it looks like spring to me. So just keep focusing on whatever part of your path you're working on. Be in high vibration, and we feel like by the springtime, that energy is definitely going to go in a much better, stronger direction with that Six of Wands card. Hi, Shay. How are you? Do you have a question or just a general? What would you like? As long as you don't cast the energy of that, like if you are, yes, that worry like pushes like negative energy towards him, and don't do it. Say, if this is meant to be, let it be easy. And in the meantime, be in the highest vibration, because if you attract somebody to you, you want to be really happy because you want them to be really happy and to match your energy. So like worried is like fear, low vibration. And then if he's in a higher vibration and you're in low vibration, that can be what's separating it, to where if you get in a happy high vibration, you would be, and like really focus on like your mission, your self-love, like you would be surprised at how quick things can change, because everybody is a reflection of how you feel towards yourself. I know it's crazy to think that that is the truth, but as you work on your self-love, like it'll get reflected right back to you. So have a wonderful day. So Shay, we will get a message for you, a general. I hear put your smile on, like, because truly at the time when we get to the point of this can happen or not, I'm going to be happy anyway. I'm picking happy of me. Like, that's when it can happen, as soon as you like give it up to like, okay, whatever happens. And Shay, what's going on with you? Because you get time to go, which is, I feel like, talking about your spiritual path. And you get the by the book thing, which I feel like you've, been following in the footsteps of someone else. And then you get time for a nap. So, what is your dream? Like, are you following in what is kind of expected of you? Like, are you dreaming your biggest dream? Or are you doing, the by the book? Are you following what is expected of you? And sometimes we don't even realize that, that we're, doing that. So I feel like it's saying, take some time, dream your biggest dream. Like, if money wasn't an option, what would you be doing for a job if money wasn't an option? Because we have to do something. Because if you're just sitting around all day, that's, you have to learn and grow and do and be of service. So if money wasn't an option, what would you do? Like for me, this is what I would do. So amazingly, now this is what I'm doing. It's kind of really a blessing. But when I first imagined this as my dream, I didn't feel like this would be, but here we are. Okay. And you get the Five of Swords, which, some fives are about change, and thoughts are swords. So changing your thoughts, like surrendering it, like, are you trying? I still feel that people pleasing, because the bottom of the deck is like that Three of Swords, and not necessarily like following your heart's desire, like towards what is truly going to make you happy and bring you into your joy and your passion, the thing that's going to really transform you. As you open your heart to figure this out, like, if I could do anything, like to do a little meditation and then be like, if I could do anything, what job, to be of service to this world, what would I do? Like, I am meant to be a messenger. So here we are. So like, what are you meant to do? It's, I feel like it's at a point you can say that, because money and everything is really changing in the next year or two, like so much. So like, follow your mission. It's time. Like, it's saying, open your heart to what you really want. Like, because this message over here is really strong. Like, that's a lot of mind chaos. And you just have to, we've been listening to some Joe Dispenza stuff, and in his meditation yesterday, he's like talking about a scenario and your ego coming up, and you say, change. I want to change this feeling. This is not the way I want to feel. This is not what I want to do. This is not taking me more towards my path. Like, so that is the message for you, Shay. We hope it resonates. But keep dreaming that big dream, because anything you want can truly happen. If you can dream it, it's already a physical possibility in the quantum. And all you have to do is take the steps towards it, and it will, by trusting and having faith of it, sometimes we want to do things and we're like, well, how am I going to make money at that? It doesn't matter. Like, you have a gift, and apparently it's time to share. So, yes. Do you know that the first part you got to take, the dreaming, like, are you dreaming as big as you could dream? Like, we feel like it's like a bigger dream, like way bigger than you could, like, we feel like you may be like dreaming down here, this little elephant, but it could really be like this big elephant, like surprise. Like, it could be something much bigger than you could ever imagine. For Celia. So keep working at it. We feel like you are just, that mind chatter is, the thing that can take our self-confidence away, and other people can do that as well. Outside influences. Sometimes we just gotta be like, change. I want change. I want something better. Like when you're starting to have that negative thought that doesn't serve you, literally stop it when you feel like it, like, and start programming yourself to be like, change. I don't want this. That's not how I want to feel. I want to feel happy, and like, I want to feel this is moving me towards where I'm supposed to be going. Like I could go to physical therapy right now, but that is not moving me towards my path. So every time I try to do it, the universe stops me. So here we are. And it's going to do that for you. So like, whatever your biggest dream is, don't worry about making the money at it. Know that you are part of God's plan. And the thing that brings you passion is that plan of God. Like the thing that brings you the most passion is the plan for God, from God's plan for you. So it can take you from the lack to the 10 of Pentacles just by choosing the thing that is the most passionate for you in your heart. Like, so we hope that helps, Shay. Hi, O'Shea. How are you doing today? Welcome. So he says, do you have a question? Would you like a general? What can we get for you? Yes. Okay. The underlying energy is chop wood, which is just about doing the work, the 8 of Pentacles. And then take a nap, which is, we were just telling Shay, she had that as underlying energy. And we were saying it was about dream your biggest dream and clean up what your dream is. Like, dream the biggest dream and you get Treasure Island. Because we feel like with her, we feel like you're dreaming this little dream and putting a limitation on it to where you are like, this is my dream. I want to do this. And I don't have to know how or when, or like, I'm just open to God, source, the universe, whatever you believe in, to bring it to you. Like, have that faith of it. Because we feel like dreams we feel are like trying to be fulfilled right now. Are you ready for your dreams to be fulfilled? Are you ready for some excitement? Are you ready for like the Treasure Island, which is like something you could better than you dreamed? Like, are you ready for that? Like, so we feel like that is the work to like clean up your dream. Like we were just saying, part of our path is to do this. And, it's doing really well for me. I'm getting more in-person readings, readings through my website. My channel's doing well. So like, it's about just growing and making sure you're doing choices that are in alignment with your dream. Things that are taking you closer towards your dream. Are you doing that? And sometimes with that, we like feel like we have to control the how, like with that, like it's like trying to like, I can clean it, I can do it with like really, like that's not the most effective way that can be done clearly. So literally the effective way to get it done is literally through cleaning up your energy. So where is your energy vibration? Apparently is where all that went around to. So clean up your energy vibration. And sometimes if we're having like stuff and it's like not going well, the best thing to do is to take a nap, take a rest, retreat your energy. Because sometimes if it's just going in a negative way, the only thing you like, that's a great reset. I'm going to go take a nap, 15-minute power nap can really do a lot for you. You get the Magician card, which is about manifesting whatever you desire. The King of Wands, like stepping into that masculine energy. The masculine energy is doing the action. Are you taking the action towards your highest goal? Like the King of Wands, he's not doing anything that's wasting his time. What are you doing anything that's wasting your time? That's taking you further away from the abundance you're seeking just by the choices you're making. That feels like drama and chaos. Sometimes some mind chatter. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups. It's about being in that heart space. Are you self-love? You manifest through your self-love. Like if you're really like strong on your self-love and like really loving yourself, you're going to reflect that back to you so much. And we feel like you're limiting like yourself so much, and we really think you can. Please don't spam my chat. That will not get you answered. I promise. Thank you. My guide Celia picks as we're as we're doing this. So yeah, like that self-love, like cleaning up your energy with that, because like truly like how you feel about you gets reflected back to you. And we are going to do that. There you go. I ask you to not spam my chat. So, O'Shea, have a wonderful day. We are glad we can answer your question. Arpita, how are you doing today? Can we get your question? So, Jeannie, yes. Since you posted, we will go ahead and get your reading. Do you have, are you looking for a general? Yes. Okay. So, yes, we're going to get Sanchini, and then we're going to get, yes, RPD after that. Okay, and you get message in a bottle. So are you, you may get a message that may surprise you. We feel like you're going to get a message in a bottle. Like, yeah. And like, be ready to like poised, be in that high vibration. Like, that's like the magical energy. And then we get the card of round and round, which things are in cycle. And then the happy, happy card. So the happier energy, like you can be like higher vibration. That's exactly what you're going to attract right back to you. Yeah. Well, this feels like a message is coming, and this feels like something to celebrate. The happy, happy card. So, I think you're going to get a message. I think you're going to get a message. Like, just be in your high vibration. Like, if you are sad and focused about this, say, you know what? If this isn't meant for me, good riddance to you. And like, have that and know things spiral back around, and the happy, happy card is right there. And the mending card is underneath that. When you have detachment from it is when it can come to you. If you are in negative vibration about it, you send him negative vibration. It's crazy that that's how this really all works. The Six of Cups is energy from the past coming back around. And then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, which are both, you know, about loss and things not working out. So if you're in this energy, it can't come back around. Like, say, are you going to let this define who you are? Like, say, I'm going to be happy anyway. You know what? If you can just choose like high vibration and say, I am going to choose, I'm going to celebrate this part of my life if it's good or bad for me. You know what? Because everything that happens to you is for your benefit. Yeah, but this is saying you have fives are about changing. You have to change that energy. And the Six of Cups is about energy coming back around, and the mending card is there. So I feel like that energy is potential, with especially with the message in the bottle. And the Temperance is about finding the balance. So as you find your balance, Three of Wands, personal wish fulfillment. As you take the action forward, the Chariot, more forward action. with the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance and reciprocity. You know what? If you love this person, I know this is going to be hard to hear, but if you love this person, say, you know what? I want him to be happy no matter what. I, I just want him to be happy, and focus. Say, I want him to be happy and I want me to be happy. And if that's his happy, good for him. And that means God has something way better for me. And if not, I'm going to have detachment about it and let him figure it out on his own without my energy influence in that. And the best way you can influence that is by pulling your energy back. Right now, you're thinking about it. And honestly, when you think about it, you send him energy. Honestly. And if you stop thinking about it and like come to like a peace right now, like, and be like, if this is what makes him happy, I wish him well, and truly, truly mean it. Like, I know it's really hard. Honestly, I know. But by being in lack of him is going to slow it down. Yes. But the quickest way is to like seriously pull your energy back. Like, find something else to focus on. Like, be poised. Find something else. Like, do you know where your North Node is? Do you know where your Chiron is? Those are like important things in your birth chart that are clues to your healing here. Like, Chiron is the thing you have to heal. Your North Node is your mission in this life. They are on top of each other in Aries right now, like 16 and 17 degrees. 1 degree can, or conjunct. So they are a very strong aspect right now. Is this something that you need to heal that will truly like move it right all the way back around? Money isn't everything, honey. Completely pull your energy back and feel like love in your heart. Like, if you love that person, send him love. Just be like, I wish to take a moment and I wish to send him love. And if you have a thought about him, think of the thought of you loving him and the best time you were together with him. And then you know what you do? Say, it's in your birth chart. You have to know the day and the time and location where you're born. Chiron is the key. If you have your information, email it to me. My email's in the description box, and we'll help you and give you a little guidance on where your Chiron is and how that affects you, and where your North Node is and how that kind of affects you. Yes. Like, it cut, and like you, it's about your self-love. You gotta like, here, delete that. We're going to delete you. I want you to email it to me because I don't want anybody else to be having that information from you. Um, we don't. I took that away. Nobody needs to know that information. We'll look at it and we'll give you some advice. Just because, I mean, I know what's helped me. So, got it. Yeah, I got it off there. So Arpita, Arpita, my crushes today feelings for me. You are welcome. And Arpita, you get the cards of To Be Fair, which to me feels like the contract card, the justice card. You get the Never Ending Story. You get Come to the Edge. And you get All That Glitters. And then Message in a Bottle is on the bottom now. So we feel like you could be getting Arpita, has this happened before in a relationship with you? Because this, like that To Be Fair and the Never Ending Story kind of makes me feel like your karma and your pattern. Like, are you like, and you're like to the edge to like really be able to be aware and, to really be able to heal it at this time, to step into like that, like happy place you would like to be. So, and I think it's like a pattern. Like when you have that feeling, we definitely feel like it's a pattern with that never-ending story. It's like a pattern. But like the Six of Wands is a card about victory. The Emperor is definitely what you want to attract. And the Sun, which is the happiest card in the dang deck. With the Two of Pentacles on the bottom, which is about making the choice of seeing the value. Like, are you, have you had someone in the past that broke your heart? Like, if that's happened, sometimes we can, you know, block ourselves if we have a negative, yeah. And like, sometimes when that happens, like, or when we see other people in relationships, we can get a skewed belief that doesn't serve us, and we don't even realize we have that skewed belief. You can change it right now. You want me to, you have a skewed belief. I did a process called the focus wheel, which is where you literally write where you're at in a relationship. I keep attracting people that are non-committal. In the center of the circle, you write what you want. I want to be in a committed relationship. And then around the circle, you write general statements, and kind of you have to figure out, how do you feel about relationships? How do you feel when you see people in a committed relationship? Do you see people that cheat on each other? Do you see people that are disrespectful to each other? Awesome. Thank you so much. Um, but like, you can like change it by like your, you know, how, because like here's the Emperor, and normally I haven't never noticed, but like there is like somebody else over here like trying to get his attention, but you know what? He's not letting anybody else get his attention. He knows what he wants and where he's focused. And we feel like that can be for you. Like, you have to look at, how do you feel about committed relationships? If you're not sure, start just like automatic writing, do some free writing, and say, how do I feel about a committed relationships? What types of committed relationships do I see? Because what you see in your exterior, you know, environment is a reflection of your internal stuff, as well as it shows you your beliefs. Like, do you believe people get married and live happily ever after? I mean, do you believe that there's that one person that's for you, that is your, you know, your heart and your soul, that will be there for you? And actually, Arpita, we are going to do a class. We were going to do it this Saturday, but I forgot Dave has a work party we have to go to. So the next Saturday, I am going to do a workshop on changing a belief. And, you know, and you get the card of Be in the Now, which is direct your focus, which is definitely true. And call in spirit in moments of confusion or clarity, sit in the power and call in spirit. And the underlying energy is twin flame. And I am a twin flame. And I'll tell you, initially, I had that pattern. And when I worked on my pattern, the very next person I dated was Dave. And we've been married for 2 years, 2.5 years. So it's truly the best thing that ever happened to me, by literally taking the time to look at what is my belief with commitment. So like, look at where is your belief, like in the relationship where your heart got broke. Look back at it. How did that make you feel? Because it's a pattern that you're repeating back, into your life over and over again. And I don't want it to have to continue. Trust me. Because all that glitters is like the awesome card and the message in the bottle. And the card under that is chaos and conflict. But that is like the wind of change card for me. So um, we hope that helps Arpita. And 786 Nausea. Not sure what it says in front of that, but we're going to get you now. You are welcome. And join us for our workshop. It's not going to be this Saturday. It's going to be the following Saturday. I think it's the 9th at 7 p.m. It's a Saturday, my time. Which we're going to go through all the steps of changing a belief or stored energy in your body and emotion. So we are. So 786 Nausea will have her marry me. Okay, and you get the card of exchanging gifts and TikTok and the truth be told, which we feel is about opening your heart up. So exchanging gifts is a really beautiful card, and the TikTok is saying about the time. So yes, nausea is now. And the first card that wanted to come out is the King of Cups, which sometimes the King of Cups is about pulling their energy back, focusing on their self-love, working on their energy, gaining their strength. But sometimes that's about pulling their energy back, being balanced and grounded. Then we get the Strength card, which is, for me in this deck, is also about the transformation of letting go of control, because that's like going to the beat of their own drum, and getting to a higher perspective. And I think it's about being patient, and like her own thoughts are what's holding her back from this action coming towards her in a new direction as the work is being done, which is about self-love, opening the heart, like looking deeply, like, and healing it, like looking at the heart, looking at the patterns of the past. It is part of the healing that needs done. Like, you have to really like look deep in there. Like, that heart is like not fully connected there to where it could be. And you have to come from love and the heart chakra, and we feel like something in the heart needs healed. And we're going to get a Celia card, which the first card that came out is the card of reciprocity. I am open to give and receive. So it's about equal give and take in a relationship. Make sure you're not over giving in a relationship. Set your intentions, which is focus on what you want to create, and then be the light. Shine your light to remove the darkness. So, like, choose the happiness and to be the bright, shining light that nausea is meant to be. And then sound healing, which is singing bowls, drums, and chimes. So, some sound therapy could be really good for meditation. As that person's meditating, we feel meditation would be great for both parties. I feel like the masculine is doing that in this case. So, I feel like the transformation is going to come. There are several cards here that are majors, which indicate, part of the life mission and life path, per the divine. The wheel is turning, things are happening as the work is done. Like, as this gets done, like, things will change. Like, so. But overall, the exchanging gifts card we really like. We feel like it's saying that's going to come in the right time once this is healed. So thank you, Arpita, for translating as well. We love that. So, Nor, how are okay, Nor, we will get your question next. Shuffle the cards up a little bit. Okay, and Nor, you get the card of financial constraints, rest and rejuvenation, and yin yang. It's about finding the balance. We feel like this could be like past, present, future. We feel like that energy's pulled back, but eventually it's coming together. Totally. Healer of the ages. So I feel like one of you is the healer. As you like shine your light, are you having Nor, are you having a heart chakra activation? Are you doing your healing work? Are you some healing energy there is very strong with that underlying energy. Like, it won't let me go any further till we talk about that healer energy. So and get the cards of the Empress, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Star card, which is about healing. We start with a major and we end with a major. As you step in to find your balance with your feminine and masculine energy, and we feel like step into some work as a healer, that balance is going to come, and communication is going to come, because you're going to have clarity on what you want to manifest. And then after you decide what you want to manifest, change your dang focus. Change your focus. Like, literally be like, okay, I'm going to work on my path. I'm going to work on what is best for me. And as you do that and you're grounded and you're grounding that new work into the planet of Gaia, the 3D, like, that's when the miracle can happen. That Aquarius energy, the healing can happen. The underlying energy is the Ten of Wands, which is putting the burden down, the Lovers, the Three of Swords, putting the heartbreak down, gaining clarity on where the pattern is, and like that will bring you the victory. Like, you just have to figure out where the pattern is. Where is your lack? Because financial constraint doesn't always have to be financial. It's about lack. And, are you lacking this person? Is this a pattern of people coming into your life and then, kind of ghosting? Is this a pattern? If so, look at the pattern and you can gain clarity over it, and you can manifest through, better intention, like, and truly figuring out where is your heartbreak, where is the pattern, and when you heal that, like, you end it. Like, I hope that helps. Nor we are going to move on to Karen. Any message from my ancestor? Okay, Karen, we're going to get you next. And we are going to switch decks. And we are going to use the cosmic journey for you, Karen. Well, Karen, apparently they are here because you get the message of ancestors. We love that. So, and is there a mountain reference for you? For me, Purple Mountain is Colorado. So, do you have a Colorado reference? Like, do you have a Colorado reference? Because for me, Purple Mountain is Colorado. Me and Dave went there last year, and I painted little purple mountains on my fingernails. So, Purple Mountain, strong message for me. So, and the underlying energy is the activated ally and memento mori. There may not be a someday. So, they're definitely with you, activating you. And with this, I feel like could be giving you messages like in your sleep. Yeah. No Colorado reference or Denver or Abraham, because we went and saw Abraham there. So I'm going to even pull the Abraham out of that. So, but they are definitely around you. Like in this card is I like see the faces. If something comes up about Denver, don't be surprised. We are sometimes prophetic as well. So, well, whatever you're wanting is getting ready to come your way, Karen, because you get the Three of Wands cards, which is like personal wish fulfillment. And and I picked the deck based on my guide Celia. And in this particular deck, the Three of Wands, like they're waiting for their ship to come in. Some of the Three of Wands, you have to like the girls on the beach, but she has to take the action towards her thing. To where I feel like you've put it out there, like your desire to communicate with them. Are you ready? Because like with this, I feel like they're definitely like that's purple as well, trying to communicate with you. Like, are you open? Are you open to communication? I feel like they're trying at night when you're sleeping because that's like very nighttime-ish looking. Because I feel like maybe you've been going through a hard time. The Five of Cups can be kind of a sad thing, but no, there's always that Two Cups behind you, and you can always pick it up because there's always something else coming towards you. The Faith card. How is your faith? How is your relationship with God, the divine source, whatever you actually believe in? We all have different things, so and that's perfectly fine. The House of Money is the Palace of Coins, and like a new opportunity, and the Emperor. Oh, so we feel like something really good is trying to come in for you as soon as you decide to let this go and say, God, I know if you did something, you are only moving things out of my way to bring me something better. Like we feel like as soon as you let this 5 go, because 5s are changed, as soon as you let that go and say, I'm ready to go to what I really need, and have faith that God, you know what I want. I put it out there. You know what I want. Show me a sign, show me the path, show me the door. I'm ready for something new. Because it's trying to come in like stability. Like the Emperor is like the stable energy. Like, I don't know. If you're trying to like, oh, yeah. Are you with a new person? Get rid of this energy first. Look at the pattern. Like it's early, but it's great. Like, what is your pattern with the heartbreak with the last person? Like, look at the pattern, because like you can like give it to God. Say, God, this is my pattern. This is how it makes me feel. I want to feel something different, and like choose, because like your wish fulfillment is here. Like, and your ancestors are here, so they may have brought this person to you. Like, here is a gift for you, because you get the activated ally, which is kind of saying, here you go. And there may not be a someday, so they're like, here it is. Synchronicity is a love letter. Like, they're definitely trying to talk to you. Like, the new opportunity is here. Like, look, you got to look at the pattern. We are doing, I'm going to tell you, Karen, next Saturday, March 9th at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, my time, I am going to do a class, a workshop about clearing beliefs and emotions that don't serve you anymore. So, yeah, but like, yeah, but you like have pattern with like that. And it makes you feel like you're not enough, because like that's that financial thing. But it doesn't have to be that way. Like, you can work on the energy, like, and you could be out in love with the Emperor. So he lives in a big fine house. So just have to like come to the class, like, and then you don't have to control what happens. You can do it like, say, I am ready to release myself from this energy. I'm ready to clear it. Clearly, there's something I need to learn. I need to learn what I got to let go and put it in God. Okay, show me the way. I don't have to control how it happens. You don't. You can't control it. Surprise and delight me. I'm ready for the new beginning, like new beginning, the full brand new. Like, yes, yes. Love yourself. Know your self worth. Other people project at you how you feel about you. And a lot of times that Emperor can see in you what you can't see in yourself until you can see it in yourself. Just so you know. So look at, you're going to be happy even where you're living now. Say, I'm living my best life now. That is my past, and I'm going to look at what is the pattern with it. How did I feel when that didn't work out? How did I feel in that relationship? When else have I felt that way? Like, start looking at that, because like we feel like your ancestors have brought you this person. Like, hello. All right, can you hear the message? Because the Page of Swords sometimes is bringing the message but can't be heard. And the card under that is the Three of Pentacles, which for me is like that contract life person. Like, I have it in another deck, and that's always like me and David, Celia working together. My person. So join us for the class, Karen. We'll work on helping you going through all the steps that my guide Celia says we need to work through. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. But you want to know what? 2020 was about clear seeing, and like now it's about not letting things hold you back. If you weren't ready, this new person would not be in your life. It's an opportunity to say, okay, what's the pattern? I want to heal it. I'm done. I'm ready to move forward. Like, you can decide to hang out in the dark night of the soul for a really long time, or you could say, okay, God, show me. Because, like, once, like, I took a class on Chiron, and then the next person I dated was Dave. And, like, from the very first day, I knew he was my person, and he knew I knew, like, we knew, like, immediately. So, I feel like you have that connection with this new person. So, you already feel that that's your emperor. So, we will see you at the class on next Saturday. So, I think we got everybody. So, I am going to take a little break. We've been on for an hour. Nor we did your reading. And Tara will get you, Nor you'll have to rewind it. We did your reading. And Tara, will I meet my future spouse this year? You get the card of adjacent possibilities and the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Maybe you've already met them. And you get the card of the Eight of Cups, which is about walking the spiritual path. The King of Wands, which is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Six of Swords, moving into calmer water. Those people are together. Two of Cups on the bottom. So we say yes, but I feel like maybe you have already met this person. Because there's like so many doors open there. And like saying, will I meet them, is like putting the limitation on it to say, you know, in the right time. And it will become apparent to you. You were not supposed to know. Like, we don't have to know everything. You have to know what you have to do today, and that's be happy. Yeah, there is the adjacent possibilities, and the sacral chakra is, you get the sacral chakra, the crown chakra, the temple path, and the carrying connection. So I feel like it's saying you have worked on manifesting this, and sometimes once you put it out there, you have to just say, I want to have fun, let it be easy. Is there a reason you have to get married this year? You don't have to, like, why are you trying to rush it? Trust me, that love and that falling in love and the dating and the courting and all of that is such a magical time of getting to know somebody. And I was 50 when I met Dave. I'd been married 19 years. I was 50. Like, yeah, stop caring what anybody else thinks. You're living your own life the way you're supposed to. And they're going to project that on you if you believe in them. Like, don't let somebody else control your future. Like, be like, it is going to happen for me in the right time. I trust in God to bring me the right person. I don't want to just hurry and get a proposal. I want the person that is the person I love the most. Like, trust in the love of your heart. Like, say, in the right time, God's going to bring me my person. They're already on the planet, I promise you. They don't have to be born and grown, so they're pretty much already grown. So when you get in the vibration of it, then it can come. Like when I started doing my healing work, it can come. Tara, do you know where your North Node is? Do you know where your Chiron is? Chiron is the wounded healer. It is the key symbol on your birth chart. It is what my guide Celia says is the thing we have to heal. As you heal this, Chiron in the North Node, your mission in this life, 1 degree apart in Aries right now, about taking action with that healing work. So look at your birth chart. You have to know your date, your time, and all that. And then look and see where is your Chiron? What do you need to heal? As soon as I took the class on Chiron, the next person I started dating was Dave. And before that, after I took the class, and you know what, I had somebody with non-committal energy that was just kind of in and out and all that. You know what I told him? I said, I'm dating for marriage. I had an abrupt change, and I, knew my value. And I said, I'm dating for marriage. And have that thought. Like, I said it to one person. I'm like, dating for marriage. The next person I dated was Dave. Like, and 6 months later we were married, and I'm living my total best life. Like, so literally it's about getting your vibration in alignment, working on your stuff. When you start working on your path in the right place, that person that you're supposed to work on the path with is going to show up. That caring connection, that temple path again, it's going to come in abruptly, like the storm warning. And then there's the goddess of the moon. You can create it all. I'll tell you. Write a list. My perfect partner. Write a list. All the qualities you want. I wanted loyalty. I wanted somebody that would meditate with me, somebody that would value my word, somebody that would listen to me, somebody that would rub my feet and bring me flowers. And I was married 19 years. I knew a lot of things I didn't want. So I knew exactly what I did want. So like 2 pages. I wanted somebody to love me unconditionally, somebody that was, awake and a healer and, kind and generous and loving and considerate and all the wonderful things Dave is. Every day he might not be all of that whole list, but in general, overall, he is my list. And your words are so powerful for manifesting. I promise you, you have no idea. Especially when you put pen to paper. Like I'm in my office, I have my book where I show it all the time. Where, I manifested Dave. Dave had a much simpler list than I did. I really knew what I wanted. And I feel like you really know what you want, Tara. So write it down. Like, take some time, write it down. Go sit out under the moonlight and be like, okay, I'm ready to manifest my partner. I want somebody that's going to love me, unconditionally. Somebody that's going to support me. Somebody that's, going to be my best friend and my biggest, my partner in crime and my biggest supporter, somebody you're going to have fun with. Like, go for but write it down and you would be surprised. And then do a little work. Look at the North Node, look at the Chiron. If you're unsure, we had somebody else earlier. Send me your information. We'll look at it and we'll send you some stuff back, give you a little snippet back what Celia says about your Chiron and your North Node in a direction to kind of give you focus. If you would like. So my email address is in the description of the video. So we hope that helps, Tara. So okay, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So we are you're welcome. We hope everyone has a great day. I am gonna go take a little break and look at some birth chart stuff, it looks like, and put some other videos out later. We hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for joining us. Bye.